In this quick course, you will learn how to configure and upload a sample GitLab CI/CD schema migration pipeline for the Universal Connector application in BMC AMI DevOps for DB2. Before you begin, make sure that you have configured your sample config YAML file and created the required GitLab variables. For more information, see the additional Universal Connector quick courses and product documentation in the video description. We provide 5 sample pipeline YAML files to assist with the setup in GitLab. These sample pipeline YAML files are included in the Universal Connector package downloaded from the BMC EPD site. In your PC text editor, open the sample pipeline YAML file named Pipeline Schema Migration Sample. This sample pipeline YAML file runs the steps defined in the sample config schema migration compare DDL YAML file. Save the sample pipeline with a new name so that you can keep the original file for reference. In the new demo pipeline file, update the variables used to run the steps defined in the demo config schema migration compare DDL YAML file. In the variables section, update the pipeline name to demo pipeline schema migration sample. Update the config file variable to the directory and file name of your sample config YAML file. Add a job ID variable with the value required for your environment. This value is used by the SED commands configured later in the pipeline. You can find the remaining GitLab variables referenced by the config YAML file in the Defining GitLab Variables quick course, which is linked in the video description. Update the image section with your downloaded AMI DevOps image path and image name. The build job section includes the before script. This section runs Linux SED commands to replace variables with values used by the config YAML file steps. The scripts section in the pipeline runs the BMC AMI DevOps steps for schema migration. The pipeline uses the config file variable defined at the top of the file and replaces it with the configured value. Update the tags section with the runner used to run the pipeline. After completing your updates, save the pipeline file. Next, upload the demo pipeline file to GitLab. In your GitLab project, open your branch and navigate to the Demo Samples folder. Click the plus icon, and then select Upload File. You can drag and drop the pipeline YAML file or browse to its location. Enter a commit message and include skip CI. When adding or editing files in GitLab, include the skip CI text in square brackets to prevent the pipeline from running during the commit process. Select the appropriate branch, and then click Commit Changes. The sample pipeline is now configured and uploaded to your GitLab repository. To run the pipeline in GitLab, update the parent pipeline file named .gitlab-ci.yaml. This file calls the child pipeline uploaded previously. Open the file in your branch. Click the Edit menu, and then select Edit Single File. The parent pipeline file includes the trigger pipeline job section, which references one or more child pipelines. In the trigger section, update the include line with the name and path of the child pipeline. Set the strategy value to depend so that the trigger job status matches the pipeline result. For more information about parent pipelines, see the GitLab documentation. Then click Commit Changes. Enter a commit message and include skip CI. Select the appropriate branch, and then click Commit Changes. Your parent and child pipelines are now configured and ready to run. Thank you for your time. For more information about any BMC mainframe product, check the video description for links to documentation and related videos.